G'day, it's me, Nader. What it be, what it do, what's going on with you? Update time. So like with any update video I make, I want to make this a little bit interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something I don't normally do, okay? Be positive. I haven't been the best friend type of guy, from personal experiences, growing up, to the stress of work and issues with alcohol. I've not exactly been the peak social nice guy. So I want to point at some folk I feel I haven't been a great friend to and say some nice things about them. Dan Wolf is a fantastic artist and someone who I've known for years. He does safe work and not safe work stuff, so be warned if you're all wholesome and want to check him out. He has a Twitter and a Fur Affinity account. He's a nice dude with an oddball sense of humor like myself. And as an apology for doing Dan an otter that I still haven't given him, which I still might do, I made this for him. A Dan Gremlin. It should appear on the screen so long as I actually edit on my kids. Or otherwise I'll give it to you in on Telegram or something. And I'll be sure to add a toggle for a hamburger so you can be a burger gremlin like you've always wanted to be. Or like you already are, but more. Okaroon. Oka is once again a fantastic artist, which seems to be a common theme for my friends. She has a Twitter and was the first person to join me in a stream. I recall nothing but nice, fun times in those calls. It was really great. I'll see if I can... I think they're still up on my other channel, on Risus. You can go check them out there and see the goofy times we had. Go check out her Twitter. She's a fantastic artist. She's amazing. She's really nice. Go check her out. Maybe we'll do a stream again one day. I would like to do one, even if it's like one we plan to do. Okay, we'll do one, but it'll only be for an hour, and we can just pick a multiplayer game or something. I would actually really like to do that. It'd be fun. Chris is a friend who isn't an artist, but has done some interesting and fun avatar stuff. He has an infectious laugh, and for the most part is an absolute joy to hang around with. He has lots of shiny stuff on his Twitter, so if you like shiny stuff, like me, then you feel free to check him out. Last but not least is Riker TM, who I really haven't been a good friend to, and I deeply apologize for that, like sincerely, and I mean it. He does some fun art, and like with Oka and Dan, I'd really like to see one of my characters done in his style. He now does avatar stuff, which you should go see on his site, Isaac Art, or Twitter, or you can even try out the avatars in FurHub if you want to try them out. An interesting, maybe forward sense of humor, but I'd still want to get into talks to do a video with him, and no matter what it is, I feel like he'd put such a passion and creative twist to it. It'd be an absolute joy to do. I think it would be fun on both sides, and it would just be such a fun video to do, even if it's not like a big thing, a big video, or even a lot of views. It doesn't matter. I just think it would be so much fun to do. There are more. And if you're watching this and we hung out in VR on the streams or whatever, I want to thank you. Because you made that interesting and fun. Not me, you guys. I've met some fun and passionate creative folk over the last years doing YouTube. And this kind of way of seeing things I've never really expressed before, which I may start to do more in the future. And I hope that kind of explains why I can be a bit forward and blunt and so negative towards some creative types, some creators, geez Louise, come on now. Because I can just see that they can be so much more, and I hate the fact they just wallow in this pit of uncreative crap. You're furries, grown adults in costumes or wearing animal avatars. Own it. Have fun. Don't fall into the mundanities. Just take the mundane and stomp the shit out of it. I tried to do Viagra first, come on. Update for videos. I really have an idea for avatar stuff, and I hope maybe Riker will be keen on helping with the inaugural episode. I want something that is educational, fun, and possibly help people in buying decisions. I want to do YouTube critique again, but only when I feel I have the idea and it's right. I want to review games with very main characters and do help videos for VR and Unity, which again, I'll be more than happy to collab with someone when the time comes. Life update. Oh, here's the fun part. This is probably the part you can skip, you can cut out here. There's nothing beyond this point, so it's up to you. So I got a new job. The last job finally broke me. It was a long time coming. As after 10 years, when I woke to drive to work, it was like heading to my own death. each day. I felt sad, I felt lost, and I hated every second of it. I hated every moment of my work. It got so bad to the point something occurred at work and I just snapped. I walked out and I drove home, and I can tell you right now, thinking about it, I've never been more afraid of what I would do if I had stayed that day, whether it be to myself or someone else, I don't know. I saw a doctor and I spoke about how it felt during and after that whole thing, and it turns out, and I don't like saying this because it doesn't feel real coming from my mouth, it really doesn't, but apparently it was a mental breakdown. That job fucked me worse than I thought. As recently, I noticed that if a boss at my new job wants to see me, even if it's literally just like, hey, you want to do any training? Or, hey, is your work doing okay? Did you need any help with anything? I panic. When it's like in their office or whatever, I feel short of breath, my muscles tense up, and all I want to do is just run away. I'm much better off where I am, more money, and I don't feel the need to set fire to the building or those inside it. So that's good. So as of life right now, I'm feeling positive. I've got a good outlook, I have some goals, I'm going to ease back into creative stuff and generally follow a solid rule to life, and that's just be happy. We get one go. There is no restart, there is no afterlife, there is no sequel. So enjoy it. Have fun. It can all disappear within a second. So I'm opening up. I've stopped drinking so much and I want to cooperate with others and make weird fun crap. Thank you for watching, and if you've been here since 2015 and you've just thank you for sticking around and putting up with my antics. Hope to see you at a con or VR. I'll be at Virality, don't you worry. I'll be streaming it possibly, and I hope to see you there. If you see me, do not be afraid to come say hi and joke around. Just make sure you tell me where you've seen me. Like, if you come up to me and start talking and be like, who are you? Just introduce yourself, like, hey, I watch your channel, or I've seen your streams, seen pictures, art, whatever. Just tell me where you're from to make me a bit like, okay, I know where you're coming from now. I know what the context is. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh, alright.